Here is very interesting question, an application problem on squares. I should say square and rectangles. The question is, Tom and Sam have farm with same area. If Tom's farm is a square and that of Sam is a rectangle, who needs more fence to put all around the farm? Explain your answer with an example. Now we have done a lot of videos here on area and perimeter, right? And we have done videos on square. So you should be in a position to answer this question. Pause the video and answer the question and then look into my suggestions. Now let's read the problem once again. Now Tom and Sam have farm with same area. So we have farms with same area. If Tom's farm is square, so Tom has a square farm. And Sam's is rectangle. Sam has a rectangle farm. Who needs more fence to put all around the farm? So that is the question. So let's try to figure it out. So what we know is Tom has a farm which is kind of a square. Okay. And Sam has a farm which is kind of a rectangle. So but area is same. So if it is a rectangle, then it will be kind of longer, right? For same area, less width. Well, so that is what it is. So we say that we have these two forms and this belongs to Tom and that belongs to Sam. Okay, they have same area. Now which has more perimeter? Well, you can visualize and guess and answer. It is clear that Sam has more fencing to put around than Tom. But how can we be sure about it? Well, let's take some examples. For example, let us assume some area. Let us say that the area is, let's say 12, right? Let us say the area is 12. Well, 12 is not a good number. Let us assume that the area is 16, okay? 4 times 4 is 16. So let us assume 4 times 4 is 16, okay? So let's give a number. So we'll do 4 times 4 is 16, so we get area of 16. Now, for same 16 area, what are the other dimensions? 8 times 2, okay, 8 times 2 is also 16, but, so area is 16. But the perimeters are different, right? What is the perimeter in the first case? 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. Perimeter is also 16, okay, 16. And how about the perimeter in this case? 8 plus 2 is 10 and 10 this side, it becomes 20. So it's clear that we need more fencing for rectangle than for square. Do you understand? So it is always like this. A square field with same area as that of a rectangle field will require less fencing. It is the one figure which is with least perimeter. For the same area, what could be other rectangles? Well, the other rectangle could be more flatter than this. It could be 1 times 16, for example, right? So kind of much longer, right? 1 times 16 will be kind of like this. So the other option for Sam was to have a longer form like this. In this case, area still is 16, but how about perimeter? Perimeter will be 16 plus 16 is 32, 33, 34. So what we see here is wider or longer the farm is, more perimeter, more fencing. Squarish the farm is, less perimeter, less fencing. Correct? So that's kind of important to note. Correct? Units will be, for area, we'll use units as, let us say unit, then unit square, and perimeter will be unit, right? Since perimeters, we add the sides, and in area, we multiply them. So when you multiply them, the units get squared. That's why it is, right? So remember that part, but as far as the numbers are concerned, for the same area, perimeter is going to be more for any rectangle as compared to that of a square, correct? So that is what we have learned, and here is an excellent example to understand it. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.